Hello everyone, my name is Cameron and welcome to Hot Take. Now, this is a new series that I'm doing on the channel only talking about video games. Now, whereas My Thoughts On, which is another series I sporadically do on this channel, is a series talking about basically anything and everything, this will be solely focused on video games. It's much attuned to the way of All Time Gaming's Level Up series where they talk about things to do with video games. That's what the series will be. That is solely what this series will be. It will be talking about new things announced about games coming out, things like loot boxes and that sort of thing, and everything in between. Basically becoming a series that I will hopefully be doing every few weeks. Hopefully something I can kind of bring on the channel that's like this, that's not just Loot Crate unboxings and pay-per-view predictions and stuff. So, what are we going to be talking about in the first episode of Hot Take, the debut episode? Ooh. First off, oh god, that was loud. First off, I had to get that out of the way because my neck was in a lot of pain. So, what are we going to talk about in this episode? Well, we're going to be talking about a thing that just got released very recently. Sorry if I'm sweaty, it's hot right now. So, we're going to be talking about something that just got announced very, very recently, and we don't really know a whole lot about just yet. Fallout 76. Now, if you don't know what Fallout 76 is, first off, go watch the teaser trailer for Fallout 76 and then come back here before I talk about anything about it and what I think of the fact that, hey, they're bringing us a new Fallout game. Finally, I'm not going to be stuck playing Fallout 4 anymore. I don't know what we're going to do when Fallout 76 comes out. If we're going to keep... I'll probably end the Fallout 4 series. I'll probably do an end game quest and then that will be it. Or maybe I'll keep it going. I really don't know what I want to do with that one right now, okay? I'll figure it out. But we're going to be talking about Fallout 76. Now, first off, a lot of people are probably wondering, why is it called Fallout 76? What's it about? Where are we? What vault are we in? That sort of thing. Well, don't worry. I'll answer some of those questions. First things first, it's called Fallout 76 because you are in Vault 76 in West Virginia. So there's your location, your vault, why the name is the name. Now, for those of you who know Fallout lore very well, and actually I didn't know this at first when I first heard the announcement, but Vault 76 is the first ever vault to open. Now, before anybody goes, why did they name it Vault 76 if it was going to be the first vault to open? That's so stupid. Shouldn't it have been like Vault 1 or something? Guys, there are Vaults 001 and 002 and stuff. And all that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, blah, 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 whatever. Most of those vaults were test vaults. This vault is the first one to open. It is not the first one built. It is not the first one they designed. Nothing. It is just the first one to open. It was set to open 20 years after the Great War. In the trailer, it shows the date of October 27th, 2102, which means it's opening late, is what it's seeming like. Either that or it's already been opened and people are just staying there because this is 25 years after the bombs dropped, after the Great War in 2077. So, settlements outside the world, there's not really going to be any. At most, you're going to have super mutants, the occasional raider type people that maybe survived in their own little makeshift bunker, whatever. But you're not really going to have any other people. Hell, we may not even really see ghouls or super mutants out there. We may see at most rad roaches, mole rats, stingwings, that sort of thing, blood bugs, those kinds of things. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of super mutants and ghouls in this game. If we do, they're probably mostly going to be the test ones, the ones that the FEV was initially tested on at Vault-Tec, because everyone who knows Fallout lore knows Vault-Tec are a bunch of sick sons of bitches. What do I think we're going to get from this game? Well, there's a lot of rumors that it could potentially be a multiplayer game. A lot of people have been saying it's probably going to be an MMORPG, which personally, I don't really like that idea. If it's co-op, that's awesome. You know, give me the ability to play side by side with a friend or online with a friend. I would honestly love that. Hopefully they redo the settlement system. I'm going to talk about a lot of this when Fallout 4 makes its return, hopefully next week. Hopefully, I say. I'm very excited though to see a lot of the things with Fallout 76 especially. So, let's continue on. The Pip-Boy model is very, very old. It is, I think in the video I was just watching, it said Pip-Boy 2000, which is I think one of the earlier models. It's not anything like the model we see in Fallout 4 or Fallout 3, which you gotta remember are 200 years after the original bomb droppings. For those of you who are wondering, Fallout 1 was about, and Fallout 2 I think were about 60 or so years after. Not sure how long New Vegas after New Vegas was. I never really played it, and I only know about Fallout 1 and 2 because of the video that I just watched. So, continuing on. For those of you who don't know, if you're calling us Fallout 5, stop. This is Fallout 6. And for those of you who don't believe me, 1, 2, 3, New Vegas, 4, 76. Just making that point very clear right now. So, continuing. What do I hope they're going to do with the settlement building system? Well, seeing as how there's going to be no actual real settlements, first off, I hope we actually get to go out and pick a settlement location. This is supposedly supposed to be a lot like DayZ, which is, from what I've heard, a very, very fun game. And the settlement building in a lot of games is very not really like, okay, go pick a random house location or building, whatever. Boom, there's your settlement. I really want it to be, okay, go find a plot of land, smooth it out, boom, there's your settlement location. I really hope they've redone the building mechanics a lot because the building in Fallout 4 lacked. Todd Howard, when you said it just works, it doesn't really work, buddy. Just saying. So I really hope that they add in a lot of new building features. First off, I hope they actually make it to where you have to go. One thing I would love, and I know a lot of people are going to hate this because there's a lot of people who don't really like the, go mine, go chop down trees sort of thing. But I'd really love it if they did that sort of thing. Because it'd make it feel more realistic than just finding random wood and stone and metal and stuff just out and about. Like, yes, give me the ability to go scavenge the stuff as well, but also give me the ability to go mine these things myself. It's one of those things that I love in base building games that Fallout 4 lacked, and it really bugged me. I like scavenging, but I also like to actually go mine the resources. It also gives us the ability to put people that we have in our settlements to actually go do jobs that are more meaningful than just sitting around and being a total cunt, Marcy. So, I really do hope they change the base building. Now, let's go on to the MMORPG/multiplayer type thing. Do I think the rumor about it being an MMORPG are true? The rumors, not rumor. Sorry. I don't know. It seems like this is something they could be doing. Finally, they've talked a lot about having an online version of the game. Fallout Online was actually worked on for a long time before it eventually got canceled. So there's the very good chance that, yes, they could actually be doing an online Fallout finally. Do I want it? Not really. I again, in my personal opinion, ESO sucked. It was horribly done, and I didn't like it. I would have liked if, one, there was a lot of issues I had with that. Firstly, you couldn't really make your own house, which kind of sucked. Secondly, you couldn't store your items in your house. So if you bought a house, if you shilled out money for DLC and then bought a house, you could not store your stuff in that house. It was just there. You could sleep in it, and I think that was about it, and you could decorate it. Nothing else. You couldn't store all your stuff in there. Yes, having the season pass or the DLC thing, whatever, ESO Plus gave you a materials sort of bag that took away from your normal storage. What I would have liked is the ability to play ESO kind of in a single player sort of fashion, because playing it online got old very fast, in my opinion. So I would really hope that they don't go that route again, because ESO in my mind is just not a fun game. It was not fun, it was not done properly, and I would really hope that with whatever Fallout 76 ends up becoming, if they do decide to add in some sort of multiplayer online sort of functionality, that it is not in the basis of an MMORPG, that is just strictly like a co-op thing. Maybe at most up to 4 people. That's it. That's at most what I would like, is up to 4 people. Nothing more, because having a world, first off, the whole settlement system is already hard enough when you have super mutants and raiders and gunners and stuff attacking you. Having other people, because let's all be honest, we're gamers, we're all fucking assholes. having other people coming to attack you is just going to make it harder and harder and harder and harder for you to actually play the game and enjoy it. So I think an MMORPG in the style of Fallout just wouldn't work properly. And I think at best, what they should do is give us Fallout 76 as a co-op sort of thing, give us a co-op, and then maybe in the future release a Fallout game that has the option of an MMO style of play. Because I think strictly MMO would be a terrible idea, first off, in my opinion, especially with Fallout. So yeah, that's what I think about the MMO sort of rumors. What else? I'm trying to think of what other things we could kind of be seeing in this. First off, the world is going to be a lot, it's not going to be, I'm going to reiterate this point that I made earlier. In Fallout 4, in Fallout 3, in New Vegas, we see these huge sprawling cities like New Vegas, like Diamond City, like Megaton, all of these beautiful, what's the word I'm looking for? Blossoming? No, that's not the word. Hustling and bustling cities, these big cities just there because people have built them over time, over, hundreds and hundreds of years. We don't get that in this game. This game is 25 years. Again, I'm making that point. You have people who could be in this vault that were there when the bombs dropped, that have literally been there for at least a good chunk of their lives. You could have somebody who's 25, and this is a point Fudge Muppet made, that was 25 when the bombs dropped, that has been there for 25 years in that vault, just about to come out of that vault. And I think that's a really, really, really cool thing. You could have a 50-year-old person who is, who's seen the world the way it is. Like, if you gotta remember, Fallout 3, you were born in the vault. Fallout 4, you knew pre-world, but it's not like you were there 25 years after the bomb dropped. You were in there for 200 years. The world changed around you. This is going to be a person who was in there for 25 years, who could have been living there their entire, for a good chunk of their lives, for about half of their lives, coming out and seeing a world they don't remember. Seeing destruction, seeing, first off, massive amounts of radiation, because the radiation is still going to be pretty strong. And it's going to be one of those things where it's like, okay, what's happening here? Where are we going from here? And I think what's really cool about this is that we're going into the first vault that ever opened, which I think is really cool. Now, this is not counting the vault that was left cracked open when the bombs dropped, okay? That one doesn't count because it never shut. So yeah, I think the fact that we're going into Vault 76 is a really, really cool thing because we've heard so much about it in Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. And to finally go into the first opened vault is a really cool thing. What do I hope for character-wise? Now, this is something I hope for a lot of games where it's very story-driven. But I'm really hoping that this will give us a big, vast majority of customization features. First off, in Fallout 4, we got the ability to talk. Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, I don't believe had those. So I'm really enjoying the fact that, oh, hey, we're going to have somebody who talks. I like that idea. But I really hope that they give us a lot of customization options. They gave us a lot in Fallout 4. I won't deny that, but I really hope that they build on that in this game. It's one of those things. It's also in the tune of GTA, which will be another episode of Hot Take later on. But I think they could definitely overdo themselves. They could definitely say, okay, we had a lot of customization options in Fallout 4. Here you go. We're building on that in this game. And I really, really hope that they really do that they actually build on it and make it a much bigger, grandiose feature in the game. Okay, you have hundreds of customization options at your fingertips. Go fucking crazy with them. What I really hope for is a better dialogue system as well. The dialogue was kind of lacking in Fallout 4. But what I'm really hoping for is because we see someone in a Vault 76 jumpsuit. God, I'm fucking tired. Jumpsuit putting on a Pip-Boy. What I really hope to see is, and I would like it to kind of be like Fallout 3, where you make your character, where you get to see your character kind of grow up and it just jumps to your adulthood or whatever, like it did in Fallout 3, which was a really fun thing. I also am very excited to see what the nickname is going to be for this one. Obviously, each game has had a different nickname. You've had the Lone Wanderer, you've had the Courier, you've had the Sole Survivor. Will we be the first something? I'm assuming it's going to be something along those lines of like, oh, this is the first Survivor, this is the first Wanderer, whatever you want to go with for this one. I really hope we get a badass nickname like we did in the other games. Let's see what else. I think this would be a cool thing. Now you've been able to do this in other games before. I don't think Fallout has ever given you the option for this, but where you get the option to go in and create your parents. I'm trying to think of the game I played where you were able to do this. I honestly can't fucking remember what game it was. But there's a game I played where you create a character. And before you create your character, you can go create your parents. And I believe even your grandparents. You were able to create your grandparents, your parents, and then you. And basically what happened is after you created your grandparents and your parents, it kind of made your character look a lot like them. I still can't remember what fucking game I'm thinking of. Like, obviously The Sims has this sort of system, but it's not The Sims that I'm thinking of. What fucking game is it? I can't remember what game it is. I feel really stupid right now. But basically, that's the sort of thing, is you get to... I really like that, because it can really shape how your character looks. You create a set of grandparents, a set of parents that are based off of them, and then you get based off of them. And it's a really cool thing, in my opinion, if you could do that. It'd be fantastic. Do I think they're going to do it? No, I don't. I think that at most they're going to give us a lot more creation features, but probably not go that far. I liked the way that you could do it in Fallout 4, where you could create both people. You know, you could create a male and a female, and then you got to choose. And then Sean kind of had the look of that. I would like better romance options, I think. Maybe an option to actually have a child. Which is something that has never been shown in the game, has never been allowed in the games. But I don't mean, oh, show them having sex. I mean, okay, you two are at a high enough relationship status, you want to get married, you can get married in this. I think that'd be a cool idea. And then you kind of go into a Sims woohoo function, or try for a baby function, and boom, you either get pregnant or you don't. And I think that'd be a really cool factor that you could add into this game. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not, but it'd be awesome. So yeah, let's see. What else? I think that's about all I can think of for this. I will be making more videos on goddamn Vault 76. Oh, I'm hungover. I drank last night. And it's yeah. Continuing. I will do more videos on Fallout 40. I said Fallout 46 almost. I've said Fallout 4 so much in this video. Fallout 76. I will do more videos on it as more news comes out. I will do a video after Bethesda, what is it called? Hashtag BE3, whatever Bethesda's thing is for E3. I will do more videos on it after that, especially. Sadly, I'm going to be working while that's going on. I say I'm going to be working. I'm going to be out of work by the time their conference starts. Their conference starts at 9:30. The question is, will I actually be home in time to see the start of it? There is a very good chance that I will not be. Sundays are a slow day for me, but I still don't really clock out sometimes until like 9:20 because it just takes a lot of time to do all the work. And it's a 12-minute walk home, so there's a very good chance that on June 10th, when Bethesda's E3 conference part of the thing is there, I may be not home when it starts. If I'm not home, I will watch it from the beginning, writing down everything I can to kind of talk to you guys about, and then as soon as I can, giving you guys all of the news on Fallout 76. I almost said Vault 76 again. God fucking damn it. So, what is my hot take? This is going to be the part of the show that will happen every week, well, every time I do one, where I give my honest, brutal, unfiltered opinion. My hot take on what we've seen for Fallout 76 right now is that it looks like it's going to be a lot better than its predecessor. It looks like it's going to be probably a very fun experience. Firstly, because you're coming out of the first ever open vault, and secondly, because it is a brand new experience that we've never seen in another Fallout game, where we're coming out of the vault so early that the world hasn't really had time to start rebuilding. It's just wasteland. And I really like that idea. I like the fact that I almost said Vault-Tec. That Bethesda is taking the game this way. I don't really think it's going to be an MMO at most. Again, I think it's going to be co-op. Because if anything, here's the thing. If anything, co-op seems at most what they'll do, because it's something that people have wanted for a very long time. And I think that they could bring it in such a way where it's like, okay, you are this guy, you know, you have a friend who is in the vault with you, and you guys both go out of the vault at the same time. And I think this would be a really cool thing. Do not do a way out's way, where you guys can see what each other are doing, unless you're playing split screen at home, obviously. But I think it would be really cool if you got to see different parts of the game at different times. So let's say me and my friend, I'm going to use my friend Ryan as an example. Let's say me and him both have a copy of this for PC, because I will have a game in PC most likely by the time this game comes out. So we both have a game in PC. We both hop on. We both start playing. Even when I get a game in PC, I may be playing with a controller, just to let you guys know. We both hop on. We're running around, you know. We're like, hey, you want to jump in and do some co-op? Sure. You hop into your game. You come out of the vault. I go left, he goes right. Or for people who actually know what the fuck they're doing with directions, I go west, he goes east. Or I go north, he goes south. Whichever direction, obviously, you know, we're facing when we come out of the vault. And we both go explore differently. And we do different things. We see different missions, and we play different parts of the game. Now, here's the thing. If they do a co-op thing, if they do an MMO thing, or if they do a co-op thing, maybe make it to where it's not possible to get the stuff that the other player gets. It would be kind of a bitch, because let's say Ryan gets a cryolator from a mission. I go to do that same mission. I can't get a cryolator now, which I really do enjoy using the cryolator. Now, I wouldn't be pissed, because there's other guns I could get. I could get a Fat Man. I could get a railway rifle. I could get... You know, it's also one of those things where, you know, I think this game, since it's so early, you're not going to see all these grandiose weapons. You're probably at most going to see pipe pistols. And I would really like it if they gave us the option to actually make pipe pistols. Like, have us go collect the stuff to make them. So my hot take on this game is I'm very excited for it, because, at least at the moment, my hot take on the teaser trailer is that it seems like this game is going to be something we've never seen in a Fallout game before, and I'm very excited for that. I cannot wait to see what else Bethesda has planned for Fallout 76. Stay tuned for more news on it. Stay tuned for more hot take. I'll see you guys next time. Stay golden. Peace.